Hyla Woods is a small 800-acre family-owned business operating since 1986. What you'll find here is quite unique. Instead of growing just one or two species of conifer or evergreen, they actually grow a full variety on each acre, just like a native forest would. This allows for much biodiversity and a much healthier forest in general. Hyla Woods is certified by the Forest Stewardship Council, or FSC. A forest certified by FSC means the logging does not contribute to habitat destruction, it doesn't create water pollution, and certainly doesn't displace any indigenous peoples whatsoever. Hyla Woods is also special in that they cut less each year in board feet than what grows here, so the forest is constantly increasing. When wood is cut, the logs never leave the property on a big truck. Instead, the wood is cut using their own milling equipment, which of course cuts down on fuel and manpower. After the wood is cut into boards, it needs time to dry. So Hyla Woods has made a solar kiln, one of the few in the nation where the sun is used to dry the timber the natural way.
So Peter, you're saying we're in a solar kiln?
We are.
Well, describe to us how it was built. I see these plastic membranes, this mill plastic, and so how does that work?
It's south-facing and it collects solar energy. Where we're standing is just right up here in the top of the kiln. The lumber comes off of the sawmill and it gets stacked with stickers in between so the air can flow through it. The doors here would be open while it's drying and the wind blows through and air dries it. When it's ready to have the heat put to it, we close the doors and we open the ducts up here so the sunlight comes through, passes through this clear bubble, hits the black metal, goes from long wave to short wave radiation, gets hot, hot air rises to the top, the fans turn on which suck the air down here into this duct, which then gets, the air is driven down between the stacks and can spread through the lumber, circulate through and come back up and start doing the whole thing all over again.
So this is a drying room, right, Peter? One little section.
Yep.
And you've got a stack of various kinds of FSC lumber right
Correct.
here. And what are the types of lumber in here?
If we start from the bottom, there's yew, and then as we come up, it turns into Douglas fir.
And you produce all this right here on the spot with your own sawmill.
Correct.
Let's go see that. And you're going to fire it up for us?
We're happy to.
All right, let's do it.
Explain to me about your diversity program here.
It's one of the key things that we focus on. Our approach is, instead of telling the land what we want it to do, basically we ask the land what it wants to do.
And you
and it tells us what it wants to grow where. So you can see all these different species grow in different parts because they're different parts of the forest that are suited to the different kinds of trees. One way we think about it is we're forest keepers by choice and we're millers out of necessity in order to connect our product to people like you who are going to put in a new floor.
Wouldn't it be nice if you could actually take the wife and the kids out at the weekend to somewhere like this and choose the tree that you wanted to cut to make your own hardwood floors? Well, guess what? Peter tells me you can do exactly that. You can come out, hug your favorite piece of lumber, have it milled, take it home and do it all yourself.